Jump right into some games to start, huh? So this is Blue-Green Snow. We had played a little bit of this over the weekend when we built it, and it felt like it was cohesive, but I also feel like we ran into some pretty bad beats in the games that we played, so I'm interested to give it another try on a fresh day and see if we were actually unlucky or if the deck's not quite good enough. So our two big snow payoffs are the Ascendant Spirit here, where it gets bigger once you pump some snowman into it. And the last ability, you can pay 4 snow to pump it up endlessly and also let it draw a bunch of cards for you. Then another really great snow payoff here is Spirit of the Aldergard here, which grabs you a snow land out of your deck and gets +1/+1 for each of their snow permanent you control. So in addition to allowing this to fish up colors of mana that we're missing potentially, this is also able to grab Faceless Haven, which is a snow land, so it's basically 2 threats in 1. This card also gets very large very quickly in a snow-focused deck, so it pairs well with Shadowspear for not only buffering our life total against aggressive decks with lifelink, but also gaining trample to punch through in crunch board states. Two other good snow payoffs are the Rhine Staff here, which lets us replay things out of our graveyard for value, as well as Blizzard Brawl, which is probably one of the best fight spells that's printed maybe ever if you have it enabled. So +1 attack and indestructible are really, really great stat lines. Also important to note here that we just have some other good not snow payoffs. These are just like good creatures that are good to slam into people with. So let's dive on into some games with this and see how it feels this morning. Can you do Amazon Prime on the app? On Android, you can Prime sub inside of the app. On iOS, you cannot. You could technically open my stream in your iOS web browser and request the desktop version and finagle Prime through that way, but it's a little bit awkward. You gotta jump through some hoops. Thanks, stream. I appreciate it. Taking a couple minutes out of your day to finagle that. Hey, Azuri Cat. Good morning. Yeah, I've been enjoying the new set. I have a confession to make. I might have played Magic Arena off stream last night for a little bit, and it's been while I only took a 4-month break from playing Magic on stream, it's been close to a year since there was a format that I enjoyed enough that, like, I played some games while the camera wasn't rolling. It was probably shortly after Icoria's release the last time I felt compelled to do that. Yeah, that seems great. The double Snowland start with Blizzard Brawl is so good. You can use this to fight indestructible on turn 2 even with this. One other thing that might be worth considering in here is I'm not playing any pathways in this deck, and that might be a mistake. They are playing Yorion. So Blizzard Brawl's probably not super stellar here, at least not early. We've got spirits, yes we do. Opponent looks to be feeling a little soul time. I'm just gonna let this happen and play Sculptor here. They did play Jawari Disruption here, so they could have a counter unless we pay 1. Maybe it's better to just pay 2 here. I don't know. A counter unless we pay 1 is probably going to get us at some point regardless. Like, if it doesn't get us, it's going to turn into a land. Oh, Twitch chat, never change. That is quite the accurate reflection of Twitch chat, though. Now that you've been live for 10 minutes, can you tell me about how this deck feels against the entire metagame? Well, you see... Yeah. Definitely playing this tapped. Am I just questing beasting them? Or are we getting the Ascendant Spirit going? I think we're just getting the Spirit going. What's going on, Rhino? Good morning. One, two, three, four, five, six. So we're just attacking with both of these. So, they have single black in play. It feels like there's a good chance they're a Heartless Act deck, so I think I'm actually just going to say okay and let them take the damage here. Because this gets a flying counter on it when it levels up. So, if I wait and do this in response to a Heartless Act, they can't actually kill it with Heartless Act. So, I think because they just passed the turn here, this feels like that's the removal spell they're most likely to have. I'm missing 2 points of damage potentially by playing around this. I think that's definitely the play. Fuck Smoke, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel this morning. I mean, Magic is definitely more fun when you're not losing a majority of the games because your deck is built poorly and underpowered. Believe it or not. There's enough games of Magic you're going to lose. You're gonna lose regardless. Morningside. And yeah, this is going to be my normal start time moving forward. So later this week, I intend to go back to doing Runeterra content again when their patch goes live tomorrow. We're going to get patch notes for their changes today. And in order to fit in all of the content I would like to fit in, I'm gonna extend my hours a little bit so I can get done by 3 o'clock. So 7 to 3 are my content plans. Well, I mean, our opponents 1-for-1 us a bunch, but we're technically ahead, right? Like even if they play Yorion here, like I have a 4-3 down here. Like this Blizzard Brawl kills the Yorion with the Faceless Haven. Yeah, Kazminia is real medium in the Super League game like this. Okay, well, if that's not a removal spell or like a negate, they should be dead here, right? Feels like that could... I feel like that's got to be a removal spell, but I also don't think I can play around it. My chance to go for it with the Kazminia exiled as well, especially. Did your Heartless Act? Well, eliminate, sure. If there was anything we could do there, really? Graven Lore sounds great here. Jorn, God of Winter sounds lovely. Koma is here for the control matchups. This is not a Shadowspear matchup. This is not a Blizzard Brawl matchup. Couple of Disdainful Strokes sound lovely. I think that's about what I want to do. I could see third Stroke over third Tangled Florahedron. I've got 23 lands. This is 26, like 27, 20, 29. The ramp is nice on this, though. I'd rather have the counter spell. Played some Dice Throne on Tabletop Sim last night, and it was great. Thanks for the recommendation. Yeah, it's really good. I like that one a lot. Yeah, this is fine. Not amazing, but fine. We'll fetch Island here. And we'll get to go... See, I guess there's a question of... Do I Florahedron on 2 or not against their deck full of removal? I think I do. I have a lot of things that demand removal. Like, I need to draw some more lands here, obviously. I think this is right. If they use an Eliminate on this, they're less likely to have an Eliminate for Jorn. One for one, me daddy. They're Heartless Act in my future. They do not dream. Yeah, Apple has a rule that any money that's being put through their application, they basically have to get a cut of, and they consider you sending Amazon Prime to a Twitch streamer as giving them money. Which is roundabout correct, except like Amazon's not getting a cut of that money. They're basically just losing money on the transaction. Conveniently, this is even and this is odd, so they're what's it called? Extinction Event doesn't get both of them. Kazminia here on 3 is real good. They're gonna get to draw some cards with it in the long term here. Kazminia into Binding of the Old Gods is a pretty sick one too. I don't have any snow value in the graveyard yet, no. So Jorn gives us lots of mana. They put her into play at this point. She's gonna be a 5/7 and draws 3 cards. Yeah, close to it like it is. As always, you can type exclamation point deck in chat or find it on the overlay. Huh? And so they've got Yorion heads up with the binding, but I have a Disdainful Stroke here, so I think we just play this and pass. Obviously, they know something's up because I'm not playing Jorn out of the graveyard. It could be right to just deploy Sculptor of Winter this turn, too. Instead of playing this. You looking for my schedule, Time Lord? We started about 15 minutes ago. My goal is to be live playing games by 7 a.m. every morning. Our mana is super awkward here too. We really need like a Graven Lore. Get to gas up. Really? That's it's aggressive. I guess they really didn't want me untapping my lands.
Close your eyes. My kin are delightfully friendly.
I don't believe you. Oh no, don't counter my spell. Lets us cast snow permanents from the bin, which is nice. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it like it is. Definitely gonna be playing more of that one. Okay. So this gets rid of it because it ends up exiling it, right? Probably supposed to hold a land because of that.
You will feel inspired.
Mistake on my part. Although we're definitely not holding that land. That land's going right into play, chat. Yeah, I'm definitely just supposed to hit this with both of these. In the event that they have a removal spell, I don't want to lose my staff.
Curse your wretched presence.
Every time you pay 4 mana on this card, it gets 2 more counters, and it draws another card when it hits the opponent. Honestly, it might be wrong to play this. It's probably just right to smack them with 2 Faceless Havens. They're probably sitting on counter spells. Yeah. And like with the Rime Staff here, they can't even kill this, right? They have to draw a piece of exile removal. Otherwise, let's just replace it from the bin. Yeah, I shouldn't have played the Questing Beast there. I've got enough mana to double activate. I should just smack them for 10. I am going to take this opportunity to play this out. I still have them dead next turn. Yeah, I agree. I like Disdainful Stroke being back. Card's great. So we got 1-for-1 to bunch, and it felt a little bit bad, but then ultimately able to grind them out here with our creature lands. I would really like to play 4 Faceless Haven something on Saturday in the tournament I'm playing. I don't know what exactly, but it's likely going to involve 4 of this card. Yeah, I think there's a chance that Faceless Haven is... I don't know if it is necessarily the best creature land they've ever printed, but I feel like it should be in the discussion. If you were to rank them. Sure. Yeah, I think it's easily top 5. Extra. Mutavault is just way more efficient than some of the dual color ones are more powerful, right? So Mutavault is actually less efficient than... Is it less efficient? No, it's right. Mutavault is less efficient than Faceless. So Mutavault is 2 mana for 2 damage. Faceless is 3 mana for 4 damage. So from a pure rates perspective, Faceless is more efficient than Mutavault. It also comes at a small deck building cost, though. Dark Depths is not a creature land, no. So Mutavault requires you tap itself in order to attack, whereas Faceless does not. So Mutavault taps itself, so that's 2 mana. Whereas Faceless costs 3 to activate, but it has Vigilance. So when you, in terms of rating creature lands on efficiency, you have to count whether or not they're tapping themselves. So like Celestial Colonnade in terms of efficiency is, Celestial Colonnade in terms of efficiency is 5 mana for 4 damage. Factory is the same rate as Mutavault. It just has some small amount of synergy with itself when you have multiples. Alright, so what are we running into counterspells here? Honestly, I think it's just like Questerson attack them for 2. I also feel like just using the most mana this turn's important. This like almost certainly dies before it does anything most of the time, right? So I think I'm actually going to start there. Expecting my first few plays to die. Oh, Factory blocks as a 3/3. That's fair. That's a fair. I didn't play with that card a ton. Very little bit in Legacy. I don't understand your question like it is. I think I'd rather this resolve than Questing Beast. Faceless Haven is also a rat, Tumos. Hey, Mish Manners, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a wonderful stream this morning. Let's give you a sword if you're ever in here so you can chat. We're gonna lead on Ascendant Spirit here. That just resolved, huh? I want to play Spirit now too then. Do they have Disdainful Stroke? Smells like Disdainful Stroke. Sick, they let it resolve. And again, this card is great because it grabs Faceless Haven. So this is 2 threats in 1. In addition to giving us a piece of mana, it gets us another threat, which is great. And it's huge, right? Like this was a 4 mana play that I was 7 points of power. It's gonna have 8 points of power when it attacks next turn. Like they gotta kill this. Yeah, you got it. So we're definitely doing this. The question is, I think I'm firing up Faceless Haven and attacking for 6 just to push the most damage possible here. There's a good chance this dies next turn. I don't want to play out Koma right now because my opponent's deck plays Extinction Event, so I don't want Ascendant and this. Yeah, and this can't be countered, right? So like there's not a rush to play this while they're tapped out because counter spells don't matter. I want to prioritize not giving them a 2-for-1 with their Extinction Events. Oh, they could also just Yori and blink these, right? And kill this. Yeah, like, I like Koma's design a lot. We're going to want to make sure to hold the land next turn, so that way, we're going to want to hold the land next turn, so that way if they play Ashiok, they can't bounce Koma and exile it. So, unfortunately, do not have Disdainful Stroke here. That's what their pause was. Their pause was like, do I make them have the stroke? Yeah, and now that they've committed Yori into the board, you know, if they have Extinction Event, which is their best answer to Koma, they're going to have to get rid of their Sky Noodle. I guess they could technically have Heartless Act during their upkeep. Yeah, if they have removal spell at their upkeep here, they can kill it in response to the snake getting made. Decks with black removal are much better against this than decks with white removal. Yeah. So, if they got it, they got it. They do. We can't get a snake while they're tapped out, Claire. They untap during their upkeep, so you're just wrong. Yeah, this card is only okay against these black removal decks. This card is primarily in my sideboard for, like, the blue-red decks. Yeah, Binding can get any forest. It can get the Snow Duels, and it can get Triomes, so long as they're forests. I got a Sultai deck we're probably going to play later today. I think I've got 3 snow decks we're going to play today, actually. This one, and 2 others. Double tops there is pretty scary. I think you're greatly underestimating it like it is. Crawling Barrens being 5 mana to attack with is a ton of mana. Yeah, Faceless is much better on defense. I'm gonna hold 1 land for Ashiok down the line, but definitely not holding 2. Probably the game.
You cannot run or hide.
I've not drawn many spells this game. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, okay. It's pretty good. The third chapter on this card coming in relevant here. I think we're just dead at this point. I guess we could draw. I have 3 copies of Gargaroth left in my deck.
We are the apex predators.
Draw another land. Sounds right. Brawl's not in my deck. They have blockers and Brawl's not in my deck. Sand's great. Absian Triome and not Yorion. You have my attention, opponent. Murderer. Poor little Augur. Never had a chance. Oh, I guess none of these are untapped on 3, huh? I actually can't play a 4 on 3 without drawing a land here. That's awkward. Joke's on you, opponent. I couldn't ramp to anything next turn anyways. Alright, this is your game for the day, okay? Enjoy your freemium. Nope, no, they're on a 60-card deck. Did not just forget. They're definitely a control deck, though, so we're gonna go ahead and grab the snow-covered swamp here, so that way we can play the back half of the Rhyme Staff down the line. Definitely grabbing Faceless Haven here with the bear. We've got double blue and double green. We want a third green so we can cast Turntimber Symbiosis at some point. Bear grab Faceless feels so good. I feel like this could be good in a good talking about creature lands and control decks. I've got a Sultai control deck. The deck I was playing off stream last night was a control deck that plays Spirit with these creature lands. Which I think is potentially very good. Hold on, folks. I'm gonna do it again. Roar. Here's my bears. My bears come with lands. My lands, they attack. So the overlay was changing because Conquer's Death changes the cost of things. So the overlay was accurate. It's a 1 CMC, but it did cost 1 and then it did cost 3. Ooh, I missed a point of damage doing that post combat. If they live at 1, that's my fault. Got me. So, it looks like the opponent's playing Absian Adventures. Deal. Oh, I should have equipped this to here, right? It's like just correct. Now the auto-tapper's pretty good about not using your mana to pay for itself. Your creature lands to pay for itself. Yeah, this could have been a 2/2 and it would have held this back. I would love to play your bad Enchantress deck. Well, all of our bears drawing extra threats paying dividends here. They 1-for-1'd our bears, chat, but our bears live on in spirit in the Faceless Haven. I should probably attack with these, huh? Is it so possible I'm supposed to use this on here to kill this? Yeah, I should definitely be attacking my Florahedrons. Yeah, the life totals are currently going in the wrong direction. It's worth noting I've missed 3 points of damage so far this game. Ooh. I am going to be off of Magic by 1 p.m. today, Seth. I have a sponsored segment for Chroma Card Game from 1 to 3 p.m. today. As an FYI. Ain't even mad. So I'd be happy to do it tomorrow too, or whatever day works for you. You can check my schedule to see when I'm doing Magic stuff. So not quite sure what this opponent is doing. They're like Abzan Adventures, it seems like. So I want to be able to kill... what's it called? Their Innkeeper seems important. Graven Lore to grind some card advantage sounds good. Maybe I don't need the ramp from Tangled Florahedron. I could see that being the case. Yeah, they're probably a henge deck, right? So Thrashing Bronto seems good for that purpose. Shadowspear was like okay there, but I don't know that's good enough that I ever want to draw 2 of them in this matchup. Trim around the edges here a little bit. Hey, thanks for the tip, Seth. Appreciate the support. Take my buddy and save my wild card. Sounds good. Let me know if you want me to play it today or if you want me to poke it another day this week. With doing bigger donations for deck submissions, people are going to be allowed to dictate when we play their stuff, since there's going to be less for me to manage. So let me know. Tanis Jones and Crossog and Platone, if you're all still here, thanks for the follows. Welcome to the channel this morning. No second land means we got a mulligan, unfortunately, which is sad, because if we had second land with Frost Augur, this hand would be really good. Well, I'm going to bottom a Gargaroth. Yeah, we could definitely do it after this. Do you have could you send me a deck link or something I can import? It doesn't look like there was one in your donation message. Appreciate it. Yeah, no rush. I'm probably going to play this for another match or two. It's probably half hour, 45 minutes or so. Imagine one of these two is going away. Especially since I have 2 Gargaroth. They're taking Bronto. Okay, so they must have henge then, right? Alright, Twitch appears to be bugging out. Well, Shadowspear's actually looking real good again here, assuming this doesn't die. There's a good chance it gets Murder Stridered, though. Alright. And we're back. Alright. Sweet. Sorry about that. Yeah, nothing on my internet actually disconnected. In fact, my Twitch didn't even drop connection. It stayed connected, and then the video dropped out anyways. So, yeah. Good stuff. Appreciate you, Twitch. Ruining my day. Yep. Something happened between the ingest server. Something. It was 100% on Twitch's side. It was not an issue with my hardware or connection. To the person that messaged me saying some streamers said they had their stream key changed midstream, I am not connected to Twitch via a stream key. So, people that are still connecting to Twitch via a stream key should get with the times. Modern streaming software integrates directly with the platform, and you link your account, and your account just has permission to be accessed from it. Syphilis Rock, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hey, look at that. We rolled past 8 million live views this morning. Thanks everybody for dropping in. Yay, meaningless metrics. Hey, we only lost 60% of our viewers. That's not bad. Usually it's 80+% with a break that long. What camera do I use? I have a Logitech C920, nothing fancy. Like the industry standard $100 webcam, basically. Are we up earlier than usual? Early is the new usual, Toolboxer. So in order to fit in what I'm hoping is an appropriate amount of magic and appropriate amount of Runeterra content, I'm going to be starting at 7 a.m. from now on. I want to take my sub message to ask Twitch to be better. Yep. So we can Spirit and Sculptor, and then next turn we can Turntimber Symbiosis. Hey, Revive. Thanks for the brand new tier and sub. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Good morning. Yes, it is currently a 7:45 cornfield times. We've been live for about an hour this morning so far already. 7 a.m. till ooh, that's real good. Yep, I got it, Baker. You're good. I'll go ahead and get a counter, get this flying right away so it can't be killed by Heartless Act. It is a beefy bear. This card's real big. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I should have offered this trade because of hedge. I need to like commit. That's something that I really just need to put. I was like, I don't want to trade this right now because I could draw a spear for this, but the fact that they have henge means I should offer these types of trades aggressively. Something I'm still not used to. They don't have Murderous Rider mana up. They have Giant Killer. Okay. Yeah, that's brutal. Okay, so yeah, I just completely fucked this game up. So if I would have attacked with this last turn, there's a good chance we end up in a decent spot. And then because I didn't, I guess they probably would have just killed their 1/1. But yeah, I think there's a chance I either would have killed their 1/1 or I would have gotten a hit or they would have traded and this wouldn't have happened. So it's definitely a very big mistake on my part. And I don't know that we're going to be able to compete with both the tempo that this generated, like the fact that this card only cost them 2 mana to put into play because like they paid 4 and then it made 2 mana back right away is huge. Yeah, but I missed out on value either, right? So like you're right, if they have henge, they don't trade. There's also a chance they drew it for the turn, but like I could have killed this or I could have hit them for damage. Either way, I made a mistake. Yeah, and then again, like just like what Kaldheim cards are doing, just can't keep up with what Kaldheim cards are doing, just can't keep up with what the adventure cards are doing. Yeah, let's play Seth's deck. Even if I kill this at this point, they've got 2 more card draws here. I'm gonna delete this deck. Or this one's not interactive enough, and it's not linear enough, and it doesn't draw enough cards to keep up with what the adventure decks are doing. It's just not competitive. So a lot of these Kaldheim themes are going to just not be good enough because Eldraine's real pushed. So goodbye, friend.